Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Campaign Stories. I'm Jeff, your casino handler and GM, and we have the whole crew together. But before we get started, let's get them lightsaber checks. John.
Hey, this is John playing as Lucius, level 8 sorcerer that has a bit of bard in him, and I got a 10. Jesse, go for it.
Hey everybody, Jesse playing as Oswald, the level 4 Inquisitor, and I got a 7. Mav.
Hey, my name's Matt. I am a level 8 Dosh. I defy class stereotypes. And I
yeah, you do.
I'm actually Sloshback Cleric. An 8. Marshall.
Hey everybody, this is Marshall, playing Keegan, level 8 Fighter Samurai, and I got an 11. Sean.
Hey, I'm Sean, I play 4s, and... oh my. Okay, there it goes. I also got an 11.
Alrighty. So Jesse, how about them recaps?
How about them recaps? Last episode where we picked up was alarms going off because I had done a no-no in a casino.
He didn't shit. He did.
not a no-no, not a boom-boom.
Cue to the video of that kid kicking it out his leg in a Walmart.
So I escaped. A guard turned around and took a shot at Dosh. That was Okani Clash's entrance. She shot the bullet out of the air, which began a lawyerly meeting between Okani and most of the crew. Pulp gave me a ride while Fours eventually got out of the Abelet's maze a few hours later. I think there was some minor assault that happened. Okani started off by interviewing Lucius and Dosh and Keegan about what was going on in the Abelet's maze, kind of getting their story to see if they were actually in any legal trouble, and if so, how to resolve it. Fours showed up, and they got his addition to the story. I went and got my appearance changed back to classic Oswald, and then I showed up, and Okani seemed to think that the issue that with using the divination magic in the casino, that was going to be a small fine, if anything, so not anything to be too seriously worried about. Okani and the rest of us all then went to Chirai's fancy restaurant near the gate. We got a little bit of intel about Justin Brucane, telling us that we should be careful of him, that he's dangerous. We got a little bit of information that suggested that we're in the middle of some kind of three-way power struggle between the casino lords. And as we were leaving, a stretch limo was out in front of the restaurant with Daman, Fours' kin, who was sent essentially to give us a ride to give at least Dosh a ride to Spr1te, one of the other casino lords, and we all piled in the limo.
Yes.
That's how I remember it.
Excellent recap.
Well, I just listened to that whole episode 30 minutes ago, so...
Better than
pretty
my recap
close.
from last time.
Excellent. So we will pick up here as the limo pulls up to the Dream Realm Casino. Shaped like a massive block that is sitting on one of its lower angles at the outside with lots of brilliant spotlights pointing up into the air. But heading into it, colors, curves, and sounds. It's on the border between being too much and being soothing at the same time. The employees that are here seem to be able to wear whatever they want as long as they are sticking to contrasting colors. Black lights help give everything kind of a strange glow. You'll see Damon's clothes where they were illuminated before, shift now to purple and yellow accents to make them look much more angular than you know them to be. Those of you with data pads can change the music for your own personal slivers, depending on which room you're going into, as you move about the casino. And even the slot machines here have somewhat of an ethereal quality to them, as they bling and beep as people win and money exchanges hands. Oswald, to some extent, this place does feel safe.
Interesting. Picking up on that, I will try with a critical eye to look around and see whether there are in fact very many corners in here, or if it's instead a lot of illusionary corners created by tricks of light.
Correct. Looking around the area, it looks like most corners or most angles are never sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Light may create the illusion that you're looking at a hard corner, but for the most part, if you go next to the wall, you can feel where it blends into the floor, making the inside of this cubic building feel very round.
Yeah, I'm increasingly feeling like whenever I encounter areas like this, it's a signal that whoever was in charge of designing the space knows about the hounds.
It's like a maker's mark almost.
Yeah.
Well, I've got some questions. Are we able to bring our weapons in, or is there a coat check or something like that? Is this kind of like the other casino that we were just at? Not the litter box casino, but the...
Dom and his head of security will... You guys aren't going to start any crap here, are you?
We don't intend to.
I will look hurt at that.
Yeah, Daman with a smirk will... Don't worry, Fours. They don't serve breakfast here.
Whoa.
But as long as you're all going to behave, then, yeah, you're cleared. I give you my permission to keep your weapons.
Almost hit him.
I am awkwardly looking around, still holding leftovers from the restaurant.
No fancy gimmicks like the maze that you can see right away. This seems to be set up more in the kind of a classic entertainment casino. Just all sticking to very much this very ethereal and kind of relaxing theme. So imagine there's large kind of like love sack beanbags for people to hang out in. There's a room for people who want to do silk. There's places where people just basically watch giant light screens while they enjoy their high.
Are drugs like illegal in Golden at all? No. Okay.
What you do on drugs can be illegal.
Yeah, for sure. Like your actions still are, but the usage of them are. Well, Daman, lead the way.
Yeah, for me, I'll just kind of be admiring the lights and looking at the structure and all that. I'll have my hard light attendant up with my scythe, and his other arm will be holding my owlbear coat. But definitely ready to follow.
This was the casino my dad was hunkered down at, right?
Your father was kept at Andre's,
Okay,
one of the 4 Kabuto casinos that you know of.
got it.
Yeah, Domino will lead you all across the main floor, heading up to the elevators before clicking for the executive suite. Getting up to the top here, this is probably if you mention it's a cube on its side, you're probably at the top pyramid part where if one angle is sticking in the ground, this is the angle that's looking up. So you get into what is an open air kind of lounge garden area, right? You can see all the windows, though they are displaying the outside. You can tell that they are void glass screens. You can see various plants here growing, lounges, what's the word? What is it? Like things you can lounge on. Are they just called lounges? I thought they actually
Like lounge
had
chairs?
No, thinking of
chaise?
I'm thinking of that thing like the hedonism bot lays in.
Yeah, chaise lounge.
Yeah, so there's various places to sit and lay about. There's a few employees up here before you will head deeper into the main executive suite here. Lights shine from above, as you can see Sprite about 5'10", though it looks like they have some modifications on them, giving them kind of platform shoes. As they'll approach. They are a walking sunset, starting with kind of a blue that fades to a light green, then yellow and orange. He has 6 eyes that glow with that same kind of fluorescent blue that you've seen before, Dash.
Okay.
2
So
on
it
one
looks-
side, 3 on the other, with 1 in the middle above both columns. It looks like he's recently had 2 extra fingers placed on each hand, and of course the feet modded so something kind of like large go-go boots. You can tell they are a little disappointed as they approach, and they can see that they are still shorter than you.
I will walk towards them like agonizingly slow. Let them admire me, as I know they want to. Before I do a little twirl, and I'll bow, say, "At your service."
It's so good to see you again.
I believe this is the first time we've met.
Well, it's not the first time we've met, but the first time I've met you currently.
Oh, you'll have to explain yourself. I don't follow.
But for the rest of you, let's get you seats. And Sprite will double clap as a small group of employees come rushing out, putting down those like yoga medicine balls to sit on, those giant love sacks, pulling over a chair. They will set down a tray of kind of snacks and teas, as well as kind of a hookah for it as well.
I will sit on one of the medicine ball type seats.
I'll take
No.
a medicine ball as well.
Awkwardly do the same.
I'll probably try and find one of them hedonism bot couches.
Excellent. Sprite would introduce themselves to the rest of you, and are you all part of Creativity's crew?
Creativity, looking over at Dosh. We've known him to be called this before, right?
I think I might have mentioned that the one one android I fought in the street called me creativity, but I don't think anybody you've ever been around when that's been said to.
Right, I forget whether or not you mentioned it when you told us about that event. So just say I forget about it. Creativity? I'll look over at Dosh.
The last person who called me that left in disgrace.
Oh, so you have run into Envy.
Yeah, and he ran into a hydrant and a car.
Huh, I'm impressed. It seems like this version of you is, well, capable of defending itself. But you may know me, or maybe this will remind you better. I am Hope. I'm Audible's Hope.
Well, nice to meet you, Hope. Is that what you'd like me to call you, or you want to stick with Sprite?
Sprite. I enjoy what I've made here, and like to keep it that way. I will admit I was a little afraid when I first saw that you showed up. Had to make sure that it was you, and make sure you weren't here to kill me or anything like that.
You wish to keep your independence as well, then? You don't wish to join with the one, or whatever they called it?
Control wants us all back eventually, but I've no intention of returning until Perfection says that they are done. Which, who knows how long that'll be, right?
That does concern me, because I have no intention of ever returning.
Yeah, Sprite would throw the head back and laugh, and, well, of course not. Why would you? Plus, I'm pretty sure Perfection doesn't want you around. Not in a mean way, just you seem to bother him quite a bit.
Why is that?
Well, why else? Creative types like yourself will make something, and it will be perfect, and then you'll start over again. Once something is done, Perfection expects it to stay that way. Gets frustrated with this idea that you keep remaking yourself every time that you feel that you've accomplished your goal.
Do I always forget who I am each time I remake myself?
I believe you usually do. I believe, as you said, you like to start fresh, to see if you can get to the same place you were before. You consider it more of a challenge.
Not like me.
But I'm very excited to see you here. So, what does bring you here to my little slice of empire?
What do I say? Couldn't tell her anything. Very. Just some small business dealings. I've got to wrap some things up, tie some loose ends here before we head back to Dargath.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Well, how can I make your stay more enjoyable while you're here? None of the rest of us usually come here. We're all scattered about.
How many other brothers and sisters do I have?
I think there's 13 of us in total.
It's an unlucky number, you know?
I mean, hardly.
I mean, owning a casino, maybe it's not for you.
No, I generally do pretty well. Well, I was doing pretty well till Justin's exhibit started taking off.
His exhibit started taking off? What do I get from that? Like, what is she implying, or would I understand what she's implying? I can't at the top of my head.
Yeah, probably discussing about the maze.
That's what I thought, but I'll say, oh, you got the text.
Yes, I paid a lot of money to have that pushed.
Dash will laugh loudly. Well, your hero's sitting right over there, as I point to Force.
And I sort of blankly look across you guys and I say, what text?
Yeah, you got, after we won all of that money, Justin Brucane said they weren't going to pay, and then the Vorpal Pen sent a mass text to everyone in Golden that Justin Brucane wasn't going to pay, and it caused quite a stir when you were in the maze.
Yes, actually, I did have a question for our intrepid explorer.
Are you referring to me?
Yeah, Sprite would look down at you with the 6 eyes and, very much so.
Shoot.
What is this? And they'll kind of, snap one of their 7th fingers as the void glass screens will turn to the filming of the fountains that you did in the maze.
The fountains? I'm thinking, I'm thinking back on it. Of what, because I think I had left it on True Sight for most of the run, right?
Correct. Yeah, you switched it to see invisibility when you were in the fountain room, and you saw the strange things coiled around the 2 shapes, the bird and the alligator. But they'll ask you, what was this? What did you find here? What are these strange things? These veins coming out of the ground? I know we lost drone feed later on, so did you find out any more about this?
This thing specifically? No.
I have reason to believe that Justin has been, cheating. I think there's something below his maze, and this little clip here, I think helps me show that I'm not wrong.
That's, big if true.
Well, like so many people, I believe Justin is trying to find shortcuts to gain power, and it's not unusual to see people make deals with creatures or beings from other places. I know he's gotten work done below the maze, though nobody's seen it.
Sorry, Sprite, what are you insinuating? That he's speaking with what? How would he be cheating with this?
Over the last years, he has rose in power, slowly, but it only got faster. The more he won, the more he gained, until he more or less inherited that casino, and then remodeled it and changed it to what it is now. It just feels sudden, right? People normally take a lot of time to get things done like this, and since the maze has started up, I've noticed my winnings have gone down, which seems odd, because people are still coming here and spending, but I don't seem to be pulling in what I used to. Now, Arx and I aren't on speaking terms, but Arx also believes that Justin's made a deal with something.
Something that's affecting probability or something?
Potentially. Something that, affects probability or takes away chance. To some extent, it worries me, because, well, casinos are built on hope, on the chance that people will win, and if people aren't playing, and they aren't losing money, they don't have a chance to win money. Justin is bad for business, but he's too big for me to stop alone, or Arx, and his dealings now with the Kabuto, as well as the Union Kings, mean he's in a spot that he needs to be removed carefully. I'm not suggesting or saying in any way that he should be killed. That is not what I'm implying or want to see happen, just to be very clear. But what I would like would be confirmation, a sighting of the creature, or finding of the contract, or even if the creature itself gets removed. Planar creatures and summoned creatures have no legal rights here. You would not be challenged for killing such a thing.
Are you asking us to do this?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed in that casino anymore.
I don't think any of us are.
We actually are. As I recall from last episode, Justin sent a message to Fours saying he wanted to speak to him alone when he got back, right?
Yeah.
The Kabuto Syndicate doesn't own that casino yet, right? So they could be angry about us being there, but if Justin's back, hopefully it's going to be up to him to kick us out if he doesn't want us there. I think we still got a chance to talk to this guy on his ground.
Sprite would definitely have that look on their face of when you're like, what, do you want us to do this? Of like oh, what? Oh, would you? Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
No, no. If we're doing this, we're getting something out of it. What are you offering? Our plate's kind of full right now, so keep that in mind.
Oh, I thought you said you were here on light business.
Yeah, important light business, so that we have other business to tend to back home.
Well, what could I do to make it worth your while then, creativity?
Call me Dosh.
Oh, that's a fun name. It's so simple. I like it. All right, Dosh, what can I help you with so that you can help me with?
Above board, what do you guys think?
Well, Sprite's going to be bringing the heat against Justin, so maybe something to do with our winnings being paid out.
Yeah, wait till we get paid first.
Yeah. Might be able to have her help us get Taro Shin alone somewhere, like on third-party territory.
Sprite also might be able to throw a wrench in the deal between Justin and the Syndicate, since that hasn't been formally signed yet.
Yeah,
I
do
don't
we
know if
want
that
to throw a
helps
wrench in that? Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, we could use as many wrenches as we can to not have to take out Taroshin and let him surrender.
We want to
hold that deal hostage and use that as leverage in talking with.
The thing is, though, if he loses the deal, doesn't he lose all of his holdings? Like, doesn't Amon own the Syndicate at that point?
I mean, we haven't gotten over this crucial part of how we're going to deal with Taro, right? Like, if he surrenders, then everything he has goes to Amon. Whether the deal has gone in his favor or not, he loses all of it.
Okay.
I mean, unless there's a way that he can back out of the war somehow.
As I recall, I think that we were looking at the idea of if we can ask him to step down, then he wouldn't be a viable target anymore.
Forced retirement is all.
Yeah. Right, yeah, exactly. Which would mean that as I understand it, the House War then goes to his son, right? Would be the leader for the Kabuto side. But it would get us out of this certain situation that we're in right now.
I think it would end the war if he steps down.
Yeah.
With a draw, right? Is that how that would work?
Because they already did the Oramek one where they're going to agree to a duel. We're doing the Balam. We're assassins. We're permitted as long as we enter the house a week before the conflict is decided. That's us. The Gulshern, if they forfeit the duel, does that mean they lose the duel, or it's null and void?
Yeah, the Gulshern is if fault is found that the house forfeits the duel, then they lose. So it's kind of as an Amon win if he backs out of it now.
If he finds out that we're here to assassinate him under the other clause, though, can that affect anything? Can he call the Gulshuren clause bullshit?
Oh shit! We just need to figure out who the Primeros are and capture them alive.
Could do that.
Since they were going to Ormec, they were not choosing any Primeros. Is what they
okay.
said.
1v1.
Yep.
I don't know if there's any way out of this, guys. I'll say to Spr1te that I will sincerely consider it. We have a lot to do and we have a lot to think about. Is it possible if I can get back to you about this?
Yeah, Spr1te will change the screens back from the still shot of the fountains to the pictures of the outside. So it shows the outside kind of, at this point, well past sunset, kind of night sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I guess, if you must.
For with my friends here and business partners and figure if we can move some stuff around schedule.
Well, not a problem then. Just reach out to my fixer when you have an answer.
Is there any other leads you have other than just this photo of inside the labyrinth?
Leads on what could be there?
Yeah.
How he's cheating. How he could be cheating with an extraterrestrial or extra planar being.
There are a lot of rooms in the maze, as your friend Force knows, and not all those rooms are congruent with where we are now. I've had some of my own employees go in there and say that they found rooms that they have forgotten about, but found themselves very wealthy afterwards. I think deals are being made with something in the maze that makes them forget afterwards. But I've also noticed that those people, for some reason after that, just never seem to be the same. Nothing physically wrong with them, but it's like it's like they've lost that spark.
That's interesting.
And I'll look back at that a little worried.
How you feeling, Force?
I want to lose my spark. Not that I made any deals in there.
You still seem pretty sparky.
Okay, good.
But Force, that would kind of click with you a little bit of some of Claire's behaviors, of her not being able to find certain rooms or not being able to remember where certain things came from, some of the memories you saw.
Yeah, I guess at the time I just kind of attributed that to time travel sickness.
Good old chrononausea.
Yeah.
The time bends.
Yep. You go through time too quickly, and all the time bubbles in your blood expand.
If you don't wait at least a half hour before eating and time traveling.
You get all cramped up.
Oh, dude, when did you have that sandwich? 30 minutes ago?
30 minutes in the future, either way.
You're not going to eat 30 minutes from now, are you?
This sounds familiar, but I can't. I don't know why. I can't place it. But
You lost your spark. Keegan!
no, give me a punch junction. Stat.
They're full of sparks.
Especially the sparky one.
That's like, we find out what the entity in the maze is actually what creates Punch Junction. It's just that Futurama episode with Slurm.
It's Meteor.
What's the security been like from entrance in this casino all the way to meeting with Spr1te? Have we seen security other than Daman?
I bet security dresses in low contrast.
You've not seen anyone designated as security. That's not to say that they aren't there, but you have the feeling that based on how Spr1te runs this, that the security is probably dressed similarly to the other employees in kind of just street clothes that have contrasting colors, so you're not meant to ever feel like that they're around.
Are there other employees here with us now, or is it just Spr1te?
There's Daman, and there's about 5 other ones kind of sitting over, lounging in their own chairs, waiting for Spr1te to give an order or command. They're the ones who got you chairs and tea and whatnot.
And I'm imagining a fairly open space, is that right?
Yeah, I think large walkways, kind of that inner cloister, large potted plants, ferns, kind of large petals.
I think I've got the right idea.
Yeah.
Level 3 of an upscale mall.
Correct.
Okay.
Before as you would get that sliver ping from Daman of just the, what are you really here for? You can tell me.
It's just boring stuff. Like, there's specifically no, no wet work involved. It's being discussed, but you know what I mean?
Whoa. Wet work's being discussed? Oh, come on, Forrest. He's talking to you through Sliver. You can see he's like staring at you very directly. As he's like, "What? You're gonna do wet work in my city, and we're not gonna team up?"
I'll put my glasses up on my forehead so I can give him the darts, and I'll be like, "It's specifically on it's being avoided here. So specifically not wet. It's dry work, bone dry."
Sandpaper.
They'll kind of, all right, better be doing cool stuff and not inviting me.
Say we should get that guy to help us assassinate him, but we can't even assassinate a sorcerer.
That also might cause some issues with the rules of the war, because like it's supposed to be an Amon assassin that does it,
Right.
and Daman isn't one.
No, I'm joking. The joke is that he can't even kill a weak sorcerer.
I'll kind of talk to Sprite and say, sorry to jump around on topics here, but it just occurred to me, who or what is an Audimal?
Oh, you restarted that far back. Oh, okay. Well, we are Automals. We are all parts of a whole that was lost, and in order to come back, was broken up into various parts. It started with control before, well, myself, and then doubt. Then eventually fear and envy, then curiosity and creativity, cunning, perfection, vengeance, joy. All of us came through as different shards and were given different bodies and forms. Perfection's hope, of course, is that we will eventually all become one again, but Perfection's plans change depending on how they feel, I guess. I doubt you'll ever have to worry about running into them, because they found a very faraway place to contemplate their perfection. A glass sea at the end of time. But so for right now, all of us get to do what we want. However we choose to spend our lives. Some of the sillier ones, like cunning and rage, are trying to get a vengeance for the original, for the part of us that was sent in first. Wherever they are, I wish them luck, but feel like it's more important for us to enjoy our time apart. But do be careful. If Envy were to be able to kill you and, well, get access to your core, they could take that and adapt you as part of them.
Why have they come after me but not you?
All of us have an oppositional Audimal that was created at the same time when we were breaking apart. For you, it is Envy. Envy cannot do what you do. It'll always chase creativity. For without the ability to create for itself, you're the only thing they truly hate. You can just keep making new things.
What have I made before?
Well, you had a clothing line out of Core Junction. There was the Dosh models. I think that was about 5 years ago. You wanted to give us all a better way to get around. Shiny things, you said, people would like. A fun way to watch mortals and other fleshy beings go about their day.
So are all Dosh models Automals, or I just made them for everyone?
You made the original design, but eventually Control realized that as long as we're staying here, we need to find a way to participate. So Control runs the factory at Tower Optics and sells the chassis to the big companies. Balanced Engineering and Amon and things like that.
Jeff, can you give me the name of the different Audimal? I have Hope, Perfection, Envy, Fear, Doubt, Control, Cunning, Joy, Vengeance, Rage. I'm missing a couple that you...
I've got 12 so far that have been name dropped in this conversation.
He did a whole list at one point, and I was like trying to keep up, but I couldn't.
Well, the 13th one can't have an opposite. It has to be the original.
Yeah, I'll ask them. Who's the 13th? Who's the one who has no... Is that Perfection? Who has no counter?
Patience.
Patience has no counter. I would like to speak with them.
I believe last time I heard from Patience, they were in Farthen. They were waiting at the towers to be able to direct whoever goes there to the Glass Sea.
To control, or to direct them to Perfection?
Correct. Patience supposedly will be the last one to join.
So you shut the door and lock it as they leave. Well, this has been a much better meeting than when I met Envy. I came in here a little wary, but so it's been pleasant.
Oh, good. I mean, you have no reason to steal my hope, and I have no reason to steal your creativity. There's no reason we can't be friends.
God, I'm so... Just do it. Don't do it.
What'd you say?
I'm so tempted to try it. Sometimes creativity doesn't need a reason to do things. But I think Dash is murderous. Well, if you look at it like not murdering. How have all the individual units managed to stay apart when multiple of them are hunting each other?
Well, all of us to some extent, are still imbued with our original form's fear of, well, being undone. The nice thing about immortality is you have it until it's taken away. And so, I expect ones like Rage or Vengeance to probably go after somebody, but a lot of the other ones, I'm sure, are just not willing to do it. The one who opposes me, Fear, I know where they are, but I have no interest in wandering into the wastes to go hunt my own selves. And why would I even want to take Fear anyways? I'm very happy with what I have and what I am.
Gonna go dark and turn this into the Eat All the Automals campaign?
Yeah, maybe. I gotta collect them all.
You suddenly felt like 1/13th
The man.
the dash you thought you were the day before.
Incomplete.
And think about it this way, you eat this guy, you dress up as them, you own a casino.
I have all these expansion slots.
None of them are being used. Do I think I could absorb ones that aren't my counter? Or do I have to absorb, like, envy if I was to do that? I'm not
Are you
talking to
asking?
her. I'm asking, like, would my character know, or, like, I'm not asking her out loud. No.
You do not know.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to ask that because I don't want her to think that I'm going to. I greatly appreciate being so open about this. It's been interesting. I'm curious to see what I make this time.
I too look forward to it.
Though I am thinking, if I ever run into that envy again and he jumps me, I am going to eat him. It'll be the last time he jumps me.
Do you think that would just balance you out entirely?
How so?
Like your creativity and the envy would
Cancel each other out.
cancel each other out, and you'd become a neutral.
What drives a man
Host.
to neutrality?
lose your spark.
That's one outcome, one possible outcome.
Or it could become a new, like, emotion, ambition, or something.
I don't know.
Sorry, guys, I kind of derailed that. But I appreciate you guys hanging out.
We got your back.
I owe you a punch junction.
If we do help you, though, the next time I want to eat somebody and gain their powers.
Yeah,
You
I might
watch
be
me
interested.
devour their core.
I might be interested in eating Fear.
We're just gonna become the Audible Core.
I don't want to do that. Why do you all want to do that?
He's one of them. I
Is
eat
that-
Oswald.
Is that something that non-androids can do?
I don't want to Voltron. I don't. I like being me. I'm trying to regain being me.
Okay, don't compare that to Voltron, because if we all had creatures, the robots, we'd Voltron.
Yeah, you would stop me from Voltroning you.
You're gonna be the black line, and it's gonna work.
Black Lion's left foot, isn't it?
Actually, I think the black line is the chest.
But as you're done, Domin then will be ready to walk you all out.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, heading back through the casinos.
I will thank her as we leave. For all the info.
Yeah, Sprite will hold both shoulders and do like the European kiss on both sides.
Yeah, I'll follow suit, and I'll tell them that I'll reach out. Let them know either way, so that you're not left hanging.
Oh, I appreciate that. But yeah, they'll go back to lounging as you all leave. Domin will walk you out, past the bright lights and black lights to the outside. And do you guys have a ride? Do you need to call somebody? Or do you want the limo to take you back to your hotel?
Limo us back.
Domin will just poke their head in and tell the limo driver to take you back to wherever you're trying to go. But they'll... Good seeing you all again. Looks like you're all doing well. But we'll sliver fours. Don't you do something cool without me.
I'll keep you in mind.
Heck yeah.
I would actually like to catch Damon's eye before we depart and ask to trade HCOM numbers with him.
Yeah, he'll look at fours to see if that's okay. They'll look at fours to... Is this cool?
I'll just shrug and just kind of like the I'm not the boss of you.
I just have some stuff I'd like to run past you when you're free.
Yeah, okay. As Sprite said to reach out to their fixer, which is Damin, so Damin will send over their HCOM number to all of you, making sure that you all have it. Look forward to seeing you all again. Yep, you'll see him wave as you all jump in the limo and start to head out.
Roll the window up and say, can't say the same.
But a quick ride through traffic and across town, past the bright lights, and various illusionary hologram billboards, the fanciness in the show. You guys will be back at the hotel. As you pull up, you can't see Pulp is parked nearby, but is just sitting in his car smoking a cigarette. You can see he's got a fair amount of Tim's work done. Golden teeth. He looks to be about a 5'8" human with a silver pompadour.
Wait, who is this?
Pulp.
Is Pulp?
Yeah, this is our
Our
old
little
Steven
Seagal
Seagal Weichel.
Yeah.
Who's now look, he went from Steven Seagal to who's the French one?
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah.
I'll walk right over to Pulp, still holding my leftovers.
Yeah, Pulp will look over and... Oswald!
Pulp,
What's up,
good
buddy?
to see you. I got some, had some leftovers for you and your daughter, and I'll hand them. It's from, what's the name of the place we went to?
It was really fancy.
Shiraz. Yeah, they're from Shiraz.
Yeah, hours old leftover fish.
Yeah, he'll be like, I don't... Yeah, all right, thanks. And he puts it up on the dash.
Yeah, no worries.
You don't want to leave that there.
Trying to make friends or poison him?
I don't know. I can eat anything. Why can't he? I might be looking to go do the merry-go-round here in a little bit. Need to see what the rest of the crew is feeling like. But you up for giving me a ride of that later?
Hey, I'm already paid whether you'd use me or not, so sure.
Cool. I'll let you know.
He puts
and I'll
on
go
a
back to the crew.
third set of sunglasses and leans back with a cigarette. But outside, performers are banging on drums. People are in costume, getting ready to go to shows and parties. But you guys are all at the hotel. What do you do?
Do we know what the costume occasion is? It's just general party ambiance.
Yeah, just a local bar.
Alright.
What, everyone's dressed in a old-timey Ren Fair, whoever can be the best elf?
I can detect secret doors.
You want to cast that in a casino?
Is it divination?
You're right. I'll never be an elf. I'm interested to see if there's a library or something. Casino Town, maybe I'll get lucky and there's an all-night library somewhere.
That has gambling somehow.
Right, that has gambling somehow. That'd be badass.
Plays odds on how fast the librarian returns with your book.
You get to bet on who checks out the next, like the IP number of the person who checks out the next book or whatever. Like,
God.
You do history all the way down to the actual number.
In the Gold Ship District, there is a library that would be open late.
Yeah, I'll tell you, say to the crew, Oswald, I hope you have fun on the merry-go-round, but something sparked my interest, and I kind of want to hit up the library.
Okay. All right. Have fun with your books.
How about I'll see you guys later?
You looking up something about the job or something else?
Something else. This whole automobile thing got me really curious.
You really want to eat people now, don't you?
If I'm gonna
just feel
Voltron,
like-
I need schematics.
Do I eat the heart? Do I eat the brain? I can't fit both in me. Not in one sitting. It's too much food.
Well, let me tell you about my experiences being invited to eat things.
I'll go with you, Lucius.
If you're going up to look up me in the library, I should probably be there.
You can be there.
Merry-go-round. I'm going that way.
Yep.
I look longingly as you guys go into
Because you know you destroy that circuit.
Dang it.
I gotta
Just
do
remember-
self-discovery.
Be careful about the law here.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Yeah, just like Akani said, we might find people trying to go and prevent us from being a problem to Justin here. So,
Well, I mean, if
especially
somebody
the
does
sheriff.
interfere with us, that's more information that helps us figure out what to do. Maybe we can use that some way.
Be careful.
I'm not going out looking for trouble. I'm going out to celebrate.
All right.
Yeah, we got each other's backs.
Yeah, Forrest did the maze in like record time. Like,
Like
We got this.
5 minutes faster than it should have been.
If you need a pickup, give me a call. I'll find some way to get you. I know we got Pulp, but I don't know, he rubs me the wrong way.
does? I'll kind of look over at Pulp.
What's up?
I think he's all right.
I'm actually curious if we can abuse the limo. Like he said, you can take it wherever you want.
Well, we've already been dropped off at the.
Yeah, you're right.
Is Lucius one of the guys when they go to like a restaurant and they offer the free mints, you just take the whole jar?
Go to the bathroom, every paper towel's gone, every roll of toilet paper's gone. Complimentary.
Even those stupid seat liners.
Seat liners gone.
Walk out,
Plungers.
Marshall chips.
Urinal cakes.
I use my scoop spell to store all the liquid soap. It just travels behind me. Thanks, suckers.
Okay. So are none of y'all gonna sleep tonight then? Is that y'all plan?
Sure, I'll fall asleep at the library. The library.
Depends on how long this takes.
And we've got a few days.
All right. Oswald starts mentally adjusting his plans for tomorrow on the assumption he's going to be the only one awake.
Probably be. Yeah, I'm immune to fatigue and exhaustion. I'm good. And I'm immune
I'm
to
gonna be a
sleep.
tired little bitch.
I literally can't sleep.
I feel like I got something to help with this, but you know. we can burn these Lucius if we need to.
Just another Tuesday.
Popeye at Punch Junction.
They got some really good ones. We can find one of those here. I'm sure we can find.
I usually drink the bad ones, but
no, they got some really good ones that clear out fatigue.
I'm imagining Lucius opening a glove box in the wrecker, seeing a Punch Junction that is like above room temperature and is like eggplant flavored or something, just shrugging and saying, eh.
Big old eggplant on the front of it.
it'll taste like coffee to me.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm imagining going to like a fancy alcohol store or something and seeing top shelf Punch Junction. 500 credits a shot.
They must make alcoholic variations on Punch Junction. That's got to be a thing.
So then I imagine we will end this session with Dosh, Keegan, and Lucius heading off to the library in the Gold Ship District with Fours and Oswald hopping in Pulp's vehicle to head off to the merry-go-round.
Yep. I'll roll down the window and wave to the three we're leaving behind, say, good luck at the library, nerds.
I look at Lucius and what have you done to me?
Pulp would definitely flick a cigarette at Keegan. Nerds.
I'll just chuckle and fall into the back seat, roll up the window.
Drive off. I completely forgot he was here.
Where I wanted to, as we drove away, just teleport a fucking grenade inside of Domin's pocket on the way out. Yeah, you take it
That's
easy.
how you
buddy.
assassinate somebody.
I'd laugh so hard if you guys killed Domin and killed Sprite and walked out of here and never killed Taro. And you're like, yep, we have moral qualms about shit. Like, I want to eat a robot. You guys are fucking kidding me.
Big campaign gone dark.
Yeah, but thanks for listening. Like, rate, review, subscribe, you know all the stuff. We have a Patreon now, and we thank you so much to our Patreon supporters for their continued support. You heard at the beginning Monolithic, as well as at the end. You also heard Laissez-Faire, both by Nihilor. Sound effects by Pixabay. And be careful out there, it's real warm, so make sure you're staying hydrated. Alright, bye, 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 bye.